11 people have lost their lives. This is not a short number, a small number by any, in fact, aspect. And even after that, if the things are going on as usual, this is not something that anybody would appreciate, at least not any cricket fan at this moment. And we understand many others are also injured. So imagine a lot of people coming out just to get a glimpse of their favorite stars, and their families would then today be left asking question, what was the need? Why did they go out? After 11 people have lost their life, including a woman and a child, as we are speaking at this moment, no amount of explanation, no amount of excuses would work about how this entire thing was organized. These visuals are coming in from inside the stadium as well. From the Chinnaswamy Stadium, 11 people have lost their life. On the other hand, Mr. Virat Kohli is speaking. We don't know whether they are aware of this situation or not. Listen in. All right. All right.
Virat Kohli there. That event, Ankit, that event is indeed happening. It is taking place. We were contemplating whether it is going to be curtailed or cancelled or not. But from what we see on our screens, the event is currently taking place. We are not aware of the fact that whether these players, they know about what has transpired, whether they have been informed of this stampede that has taken place right outside the stadium, from where they are, where Virat Kohli is speaking to the fans who are sitting inside. But on one side, the celebrations continue. On the other side, casualties that have taken place. 11 people, this is something that we can confirm at this moment. 11 people have lost their lives. The Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, he has admitted that there were lapses. The Political Secretary of the Chief Minister, Nasir Ahmed, he has accepted that there were lapses. The reason that they have given is that the players, they had to leave, and is the reason why there was a sense of hurry in order to facilitate these players. And these are really sad pictures that you can see on your screens. This is not the way that the Bengaluru team would have expected to celebrate. In fact, Deepak Bopanna is still there with us. Deepak, from what we understand at the moment and from what we see, the ceremony is still going on. The felicitation ceremony is taking place. Virat Kohli is speaking inside the stadium. Take us through what are you picking up from outside there?
The other team members have been informed about what's happening outside. Of course, there is a lot of issues here, starting from network to lack of manpower in terms of security. Yes, for the players, there's a lot of bouncers that have been called in. There's a separate security blanket cover for them that's being given. But on the streets, there's not probably enough barricades. And for people as well, many of them not really following orders that are being put forth. I saw people jump barricades off the Vidhan Sauda, and these are not regular compound walls. These are metal compound walls which have sharp edges on top. That itself was so risky when I saw that happening. Cops, of course, were here and there trying to lathi charge, control them. But it's a huge compound, spans at least about 300 to 400 meters, maybe, or more, and that's only on one side of the road. And having people jump in different locations, cops were finding it difficult, then started to pull and push. And when the bus actually started to move, that's when the stampede-like situation was created. Several people began to faint. There was rainfall as well for a brief while. So too many things are happening. Right now, I'm told that the Chief Minister is expected to visit the Bowring Hospital. The Home Minister taking stock of the situation as we speak is another thing that I'm picking up. Orders have been given to disperse the crowds as fast as they can. Slowly, of course, I'm told at the metro stations as well, there's a huge crowd, and there's more than the capacity. They're finding it very difficult to disperse the crowds using the trains too. But the next half an hour, of course, they are trying their best to clear out the crowds inside the Chinnaswamy Stadium, which has a capacity of a little over 30 to 40,000 people. There could be more than that number inside, is what I'm learning. Now, when they come out as well, there's going to be, of course, another round of chaos as well. So, but they'll hope to diffuse that situation. But what I was picking up earlier from the police sources is that there were over 2 to 3 lakh people that had turned up, and the Chinnaswamy can accommodate only about 30 to 40,000 people. And this is a very rough estimate right now. We are, of course, judging by the crowds that we saw from what we were picking up from local police and other sources.
It is a deeply heartbreaking contrast, Deepak, from, while thousands are cheering and celebrating RCB's historic IPL title, inside the Chinnaswamy Stadium, just outside 11 people, they have tragically lost their lives in this stampede due to the overwhelming crowds. Many more have been injured. Many families, they have been devastated. This is an event that should have unified the city. In a way, it did. In joy, has now just instead become a somber moment of reflection and grief for so many other people who have lost their lives. This tragedy, it says a lot about the situation there.
Imagine,
it exposes
Osama,
the stark failures
absolutely
in crowd control, event planning, and the political ambitions. That is also something that we must reflect here. The leaders there, the political leaders there, they instead of they wanted to felicitate. That's a great thing, but to felicitate them at one place, and especially the symbolism of that felicitation. You are doing that felicitation outside the Vidhan Saudha, on the gates of the Vidhan Saudha, and then the rest of the celebration and felicitation is taking place inside the Chinnaswamy. So absolutely contrasting images, deeply heartbreaking contrast there.
And imagine every time now, whenever you'll talk about the victory of RCB after 18 years, along with that, this will be a dark chapter that will be spoken about as well, with the fans losing their lives in just a stark manner. Whether there was this whole need of two stops, first, of course, to Vidhan Saudha, then to this Chinnaswamy Stadium, and could this have been better controlled, better managed? That's the big question that is being asked. It's very, very sad. Now, what we know at this moment is that deaths are being reported from both the venues. 2 deaths from the Vidhan Saudha and 7 more from the Chinnaswamy, in fact 9 more from the Chinnaswamy Stadium after the Stampede. It's very, very unfortunate and sad, a turn of events there in Bengaluru.